Hello, we are Group 4 and we are teaching an inquiry lesson about forces on objects and the utilization of the game of tug of war. My name is Emily and this is Ashley and Loni. We are working with third graders on the Performance Expectation 3.ps2.1. This performance expectation is as follows. Plan and conduct an investigation to provide evidence of the effects of balanced and unbalanced forces on the motion of an object. By the end of this inquiry lesson, students will be able to demonstrate how different amounts of force move or do not move objects. They will also take and share notes on their observations to prove the hypotheses that they make with their teammates. In the Engage section of this lesson, we watched this YouTube video of the Mythbusters. In this video, they played with the idea of the magic trick of pulling a tablecloth out from underneath dishes on a table. This is a fun and exciting way to open this lesson, as students are probably already familiar with this magic trick from popular culture. After the video, we will read the book, Balanced and Unbalanced Forces, together as a class. This book gives great examples of real-world situations of the use of force. After reading, students will brainstorm where they see the use of force in their own lives. This is where the teacher would mention games like dodgeball and tug of war as PE games if they aren't brought up by students already.
After we introduce the topic of tug of war, the teacher will introduce the driving question. How can you build and organize a tug of war team that will never lose? The teacher will divide the students into groups of 4 to 6 students with similar sized students in each group. This is to avoid any students feeling left out or any unfair advantages and disadvantages. Students are going to need their science notebooks and pencils to record their data. Students will explore with different strings and ropes to see which one would be best to use during a game of tug of war. For safety, this activity should be done outside in a large open space like the grassy area, in case of any students falling down. At the end of the lesson, the scissors will be used to see what would happen when we cut the rope in the middle and the two forces pulling in the opposite direction. The guiding questions help students keep certain information in mind when exploring different possibilities of building a tug of war team. This relates to engineering design because they design the configuration of a team and choose the rope and any information that they need to write down.
In alternative teaching styles, such as the Waldorf style, students make their own textbooks, as opposed to traditional class textbooks for different units. These are called main lesson books. In these books, students write and take notes on what is relevant to them. These science notebooks follow the same pattern and will include sections for data collection, such as trials, results, hypotheses, diagrams, and other notes to enhance their understanding. This student-created textbook is a great way for teachers to assess the students' understanding throughout the unit. This lesson combines science and engineering standards, physical education, and multiple types of group work. This Explore section is only a piece of a larger lesson that keeps students engaged, challenged, and makes them active participants in their education. Thanks so much for learning with us.